Hello and happy Friday, my lovely connoisseurs of the culture. For I am the lovely voice you can't forget, the Incredible V, aka Vitamin DGR. I hope everyone's doing well this lovely day/night. I am back in the beautiful, mysterious, and alluring world of Tordon. I don't know why I'm using this voice for the intro. Anyway, seriously, I hope everyone's doing well this lovely day/night. Allow me to give you the recap of what happened. Last episode, we started our exploration of the ruined city of Lanawich. Lanawich. I wonder how many times I could say that wrong. And along the way, we found out the enemies here are annoying. And yeah, that's pretty much kind of the gist of it. But we still got to go further. I remember there's like a hole in one of these rooms that we have to find some means of getting traversed in order to go down there. Because, well, Bledden can get down there, but Carys and Idawl, well, they're human. They can only do so much. So, what's the goal for today's episode? I don't know. Maybe just exploration, see if we can find some treasures, see if we can get stronger, and maybe talk about some horror movies. Yeah, because, it's my job to talk about things throughout the episode. Because, just playing a game is just kind of whatever. Yeah, this is going to be... Well, we'll see how it goes. I don't know if the goal is going to be really horror movies. We're just going to just play the game and just see what happens. But the reason I'm talking about horror movies is because I saw a couple of trailers that caught my eye. I don't know. We'll talk about it later. Anyway, if you guys enjoy this content, the lovely sound of my voice, or maybe you're an indie game developer who's like, I wonder if I can get some, what if I can get this guy with a nice voice to like advertise my game? Well, shoot me a message. Follow me on Twitch with the handle of Vitamin DGR. You can also subscribe to skip those advertisements. Or you can find me on YouTube with the same name and handle. And I hope that this 2026 will treat you right. I'm trying my best to make it so that way you guys can have some good quality entertainment. Who am I kidding? I'm just gonna do my best so you guys can have some fun. All right, let's get to it. No jokes, no anything. Let's get to it. So as I get the keyboard right. All right, here we go. Oh, gotta move the mouse. I already forgot which room I came in from. No, wrong budge. Can't go this way. I do remember it was just a pain to get through, but holy moly, yeesh. Welcome, Null, to the stream. I reached out to Neil on your behalf because you're too afraid to talk to us females. She said it's fine, but you would probably only bring yourself down by associating with her. Well, first, welcome, and I would only bring myself down by associating with her? Does she know who I am? Do you guys not know? I'm a vitamin. My job is to enrich the lives of people at my expense. If anything, I'm probably going to be bringing her down by associating with myself. It didn't really go that well as I thought. Pro tip, most artists have low self-esteem. No, you've known me long enough. I don't think... You know I have terrible self-esteem. I am horrid. Which is why, again, my job is to enrich and make other people feel better. Because, it's my job as a vitamin. Oh, for those wondering, because I realize YouTube, you don't know the context. Actually, Twitch and YouTube, you guys don't know the context of this. You're not even close to the worst I've seen. Just wait until Duck pops on the stream. I guarantee you they'll vouch for this. For the context, no Winter, you don't know this person. She's popped up a couple times and definitely rattled my cage a couple times. I won't go into too much specifics, but they sent me something interesting. That's all I'm gonna say. And I think that they're an amazing artist, so I know that this is probably being, I don't know, just a drop in the lake of how many people say this, but her art is amazing. Please tell her that. And I'm saying this with every fiber of my being. It is beautiful art. It's extremely detailed. I like the art. I like this brushstroke style. I like that it reminds me of those old kind of like, not Renaissance paintings, but I can't quite describe that style of art. But then again, I've never been good with my words. Thing, I have the ability. Yeah, my self-esteem's terrible. Come on. I mean, I want to take that as a compliment and be like, oh, maybe my self-esteem's gotten better, but no. Wait, I just went this way. What am I doing? Lovely. Last time I messed with watercolor was when I was like, I don't know, 3rd grade. Like a project. It sucked. Anywho, to get up to speed, I'm going to talk about horror movies because there was a couple of horror movies that I saw, well, at least trailers that I saw, and okay, I can't go this way. God, these rocks in the way! No! I stand by my words, Null. Wow, it's weird to say your name talking about Nil. Is it Nil or Nile? I want to pronounce her name right. Because you both have very similar names. Tell Nil or Nile that I think their art is lovely, and I think they should be proud of it. I say that with true kindness and sincerity. I can't go this way, and I don't want to deal with this enemy. No! Go! Flip away! I want to get past you. I don't want to fight. It's too early in the episode. Go away! I'm coming over here. I am a coward. What do you mean? Oh, this is the same thing. For example, I don't want to deal with this fight. Okay. Phew. All right. Let's try this way. There was a puzzle I had to get through where I had to find... What can I get through here? Do I have anything to get through this? Wait, I didn't even read that. What was this?
A bridge to love, the sacred symbol of art. Inspire the dryman.
A bridge to love, the sacred symbol of art. What seems artsy? Music. Really? Hey! Whoa! Uh-oh, wait, why? Whoa, whoa! Oh, man. Anyone want to expect that there was a boss fight that was going to happen the minute I did that? Nope. Cool. That makes 2 of us. Or however many of you guys here. Anywho, while I go deal with this... How do you say this name? Hold on, let me get my obviously, definitely real glasses. Is Bridian. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I actually shouldn't make a joke about glasses. I don't wear glasses. Is Bridian, huh? You got a flux, and then what the heck are these things? Wisps? What are these things? Ghosts? Well, while I go try and figure this out, it's Welsh. There's no way it's pronounced like that. I don't know Welsh! No, this isn't rocket science. I've already said this a million times. Every time I wish that Debbie were here to help correct me. I can't speak this to save my life. I'm gonna fight this weird, like, centaur horse monster thing. You don't know it yet, you keep trying. Well, I have to say something. I guess I'll just use Flux. I don't really know what these things are. I don't like the fact that it's kind of fast, but whatever. We'll see what happens here. I bet you I probably can't use Darkness. This feels like a dark type enemy. Anyway, I'm getting horribly distracted because I keep saying this. So yeah, like I said, I saw a couple of horror trailers, so I'm just... You know what? We're just gonna get to them, and I don't know what you guys' thoughts are. I don't know if you guys are, like, thinking about when it comes to horror movies, but yeah. So the first one I saw was for this trailer just earlier today called Undertone. And I should have known because it showed A24, and I was like, oh no, not you guys again. They do really weird movies. Alright, not fire. Concealing fog.
What the flip is going on here? Be careful, everyone. This Bridian is hiding in the fog. That's right, I'm gonna say it like that because no one's correcting me.
Such fog is impenetrable. How are we ever gonna find it?
Well, by not complaining, that's for start. We'll just have to brace ourselves. Out to when he shows himself.
So take damage? I don't want to take damage. Light the steel, hope in the dark, cut through the gloom. Man, I should write Hallmark poetry cards. I might make a killing out of this. Whoa, what? Oh, hi. Hello, you. Whoa, you're fast. Oh, you're crazy fast. Well, at least I got burning going on here. Oh, I see. I'm gonna need to use AoE attacks, huh? I can hit each and every one of them at once. Do I know what it's about to do? It's going to attack... Oh, it's gonna attack a Dwall? He'll be fine. He can take it. Anywho, yeah, the Dwall can take it. He'll be fine. Dragonheart Strike. That's new. Deal non-elemental damage to the highest health target. This damage increases the lower health the target is. That's new. Oh, it's a team move! Wait, you two have a team move? When the flip did you guys learn that? You've never... There was never a cut... What? How the heck? No, no. Normally when we get like a team move, the game is like, oh, all right, we need to utilize this in order to win. Congratulations, you've learned to team move. Now it's like, all right, here we go. Wow, they don't even want to like give recognition to Idawl and Bloodin having a moment like that, huh? Okay. I mean, he's not hiding in the fog, so right now doing some damage is a good idea. I also need to build up some mana. I don't think this is gonna work. Oh, I can attack the fog? Can I get rid of it is the question. Wait. This unit has increased speed, increased physical damage dealt. Great, great, great. I was gonna blast me with something I'm not gonna like. Oh, well, there goes that. Oh god, that increased speed is so bad. Alright. So, Undertone, right? Because my attention span's so bad. I have no clue, by the way, about these trailers. I'm just kind of doing my own interpretation of it. But Undertone seemed to be this movie about, I guess this woman, or I guess these people have like a blog where they talk about like horror movies, like scary things that's popped up. And I'll admit, it kind of got me. It kind of got me a little bit because I was listening with headphones and... Well, I've said it before, as one that likes hearing things, I'm not saying I'm like an audiophile or anything like that, but I don't know, sounds are interesting. I know that doesn't make sense. But there was something about listening this trailer and then hearing like a creepy rendition of Baba Black Sheep that kind of threw me for a loop. And the reason why it got me was because there was a moment where I had like, I don't want to say I was like seeking out any kind of like otherworldly spirits or anything, but my uncle had one of those things, the record players, and it was my first time using it, and I didn't know like how it was, and my uncle, like, to try and scare me, like, did something backwards of it. I don't know how he did it because I was like really little, but something about that freaked me out, and I was like terrified of the record player. Like, you know, the for anybody who's watched Courage the Cowardly Dog, the episode with the record player being like making the ghost pop up. I thought because he was playing whatever backwards, I don't know how he did it, couldn't tell you, but something about it freaked me out to the point where I thought that thing was haunted. I told my grandmother and my mom, I was like, I think that thing's haunted! We should get rid of it! It's evil! Like, you know, stuff like that. Oh gosh, I need a lot of mana. Are you gonna blast me? No, I don't want to use Soul Drained again. No, I can't do it. Unless... Nope, I don't have like a Veil of Darkness. Lame. Oh, well, sorry, buddy. Here, you know what? Because I know this is gonna happen to you, I'm just gonna preemptively heal you. Oh, you're gonna drain my health as you do that? Flip you. I'm gonna have to break him. Why does he go so fast? Ow, wait, it stabbed me and fluxed me? But I have the shield. It's a physical attack. Great. Yeah. Also, your poise is about to be toast. Oh, guess I'll heal the wall. There we go. And I'm still in Earth mode, huh? What does he got going on? I can't seem to tremble him. Deals dark damage to an enemy that will chain up to 2 more times. The final hit will inflict slow. Is there a point to doing that, though? If the fog... I guess he's not really using the fog much. We'll just do Treme. Immune? Cool. Oh, he's trembled. Okay, that means he's going to take additional poise damage. The trailer was extremely creepy. I dig it. But I normally am just kind of like... I don't know, A24 movies are either going to be extremely entertaining or extremely meh. But this one kind of got me a little bit. And I had to listen to it a couple times because I was like, I wonder how this is. How interesting is it? Is it good? But what is the thing? And I'm like looking at my screen because I keep thinking there's something in the background. The last time I got this interested was, I think the movie's already out or it's coming out, but there was a horror movie that caught my interest some time ago called Good Boy, which was like taking the perspective of using the dog to perceive the evil and trying to, like, I guess, save their owner. I have to see it because it looks interesting. I don't know. I like the idea of like a twist on a horror movie because it's always like, okay, some sort of demon or some sort of thing in the dark or blah, 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 blah. But it's nice if it's like, I don't know, a dog can see it and you get to see the perspective of the dog. Or that one horror movie that came out some time ago where you actually saw it through the perspective of the entity, which I don't remember that movie. I really want to see it though. It also caught my interest. I think it was also taking place in Jersey, which was like, oh, okay, I have to see it. What's the best thing to do here? This thing's trembled. So just give it a good old flux. Meanwhile, you move all buffs. Does he have a buff? No, he's got a lot of debuffs going on. So if anything, we should just Yeah, just do double slash. An earth.
Dear God.
There's more.
No.
Backy the monkey keeps coming for the daily vitamins. They already scheduled a visit for another 6 months. Bread.
Bread? Wait, what? Why bread? What? That's so random. Why did you come in here with the sub saying bread? Is it because of my bread loaf, dog? Is it because of my icon? There has to be a reason why you said bread. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for tuning in, and I appreciate the sub. Hold on. I got a really bad, nasty, like, lemonade that I hate, but I'll drink it for you. It's like this black... Ugh, God. It's like this blackberry lemonade. It's just really, really not good, but whatever. But welcome, and thank you for tier 1 sub. Tier 1 sub, sorry. Like... alright, I'm good. Anywho, but yeah, I want to see that. They showed a trailer for another horror movie called Primate, which I guess is just about a monkey, or I guess a primate that's attacking a bunch of girls, which I don't know. I saw the trailer of it. Baki, to get you up to speed. No, not you. No, not you. Well, actually, did you? Did you attack those innocent, nice girls at that pool house thing? No, I'm making a joke. There is a horror movie that I think is coming out later this month called Primate, where this girl has like a pet monkey. I don't remember the name. We'll just say his name is like Steve or something. And I guess they leave Steve outside where I'm pretty sure he gets infected by something. And now Steve's like, I'm gonna rip the face off everybody and just destroy people because, you know, primates are stronger than humans. And I find it interesting that even if this monkey is like extremely strong, you can't tell me that there's like 5 or so people. They can't all go against it. When I grow up, I want to be like Steve. No, you don't. You do not want to be like Steve. There is something wrong with Steve. Steve is not right. Steve is, I don't know if Steve's going to be back to normal after this. I feel bad for Steve. I really do. I'm not going to do anything. That's a problem. Like, I don't know what happened to Steve, but Steve is... I think they're going to put Steve down, man. And I'm like, oh, no, because now I'm like, I kind of like the... Because in the very beginning, like, this, like... I don't know if it's like a chimp, a monkey, I don't know what it is. But it's, like, super cute, and you see, like, the relationship between him and the main girl. I'm like, oh, that's super sweet. And then later on, you get to the trailer where he just, like, snaps the girl's arm. I'm like, oh. Steve, you're kind of vicious there, Steve. Those ice damage or anything? I don't really know. It's not gonna do much, but whatever. But at the very least, like, I saw the trailer and I was like, I don't think I care about Primate. It doesn't look good. Maybe it will be, but it doesn't look interesting to me. It looks kind of... yeah, I guess. What was the allies poison? Does he have a negative? Can I get rid of Flux with Restoration? Oh, it's poison, so that works. Sweet! Not sweet. It got rid of that too? Oh, man. You don't care about monkeys? No, I love them. But okay, go ahead, watch the trailer of Primate. You'll understand my thought process. That, I don't know. If I'm in a, first off, if I'm ever brave enough to be in a house full of, stop it, Baki. Yeah, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to twist this around so it makes me look like a bad person. You're trying to be a Mixio here. Ow! The flip did it just do? Oh gosh, it got a bunch of buffs, huh? Oh, flip this thing. Well, fine. Needs to burn. Oh, it's fast. Oh, it's still not broken? Oh, no. Wait, what the move is that? What is he gonna do? It's always worth a try and gaslight this person. Yeah, but you gotta realize, like, YouTube loves this stuff. And the problem is, I'm trying to build a reputation and a community. And it's gonna be hard because what if this is English. What if this is someone's first episode with me? What if they're like, oh, okay, this Vitamin DGR guy is interesting. Let me check him out. And then it cuts to, I don't know, a snapshot or a snap cut of me saying, man, I don't care about monkeys. Like, they're the worst animals on Earth. Like, ugh. And they're like, oh, he doesn't like animals? Oh, well, unsubscribe. I want it to be known, I love tons of animals. I don't think there's been an animal yet. Actually, there's one animal that I'm kind of like about, and for a reason. Hang on, let me figure this out, because I know this is gonna seem bad, but I don't hate the animal, but it's annoying. This nonsense again? No, I can't attack any of it. Fine. But there was a time I was visiting family, and my uncle has like a little farm. And I'm like, oh, that's not even like a really big farm. He's got like a chicken cage, and he's got like a couple of dogs and cats, and he has like a Komodo dragon. He's got a lot of animals. But the problem is, he didn't tell me, or none of my family told me that he had a rooster. And I don't know if you guys know about this. I love me some sleep. So we had to stay for a visit. And then this freaking rooster. Like, I'm not BSing you. You know when you see those things in cartoons where the rooster gets up super early and just like screams because it just wants to, because it sucks. Yeah, dude. That cat crap's real. I've never been so angry. This one, I guess. Nope, not that one. Ah, it fluxed me. Now, I'm pretty sure that's not a real word, but it's not that I am. It's just the aspect of I want sleep. I love sleep, and sleep is extremely good. All right. Okay, it wasn't this one. I need an AoE attack. That's what I need. I need to get rid of this flux thing. Can I get rid of all of it? What do you mean cancel me? I did nothing wrong. I'm innocent until proven guilty, Baki. Anywho, so yeah, I saw Undertone. I saw a trailer for that. I saw a trailer for Primate. I still need to see that Good Boy movie. I saw a trailer for this movie called Whistle, which is, I guess, like some weird gloomy goth girl has this like skull, and just, you know, dumb teens are like, I'm gonna blow into this thing, and then they end up summoning something that's like basically what's gonna bring their demise. I'm like, why would you want that in life? Oh, found it. Ow. Oh, found it. Ow. Why? How did I get fluxed again? Source health party. I need to get rid of this. I can't get rid of this, can I? Oh, I can't. Oh no. I can't stop the damage, but at least I can stop. Well, I'm broken. Jeez Louise. It took all my stuff from me. And it's so fast. Oh! Yeah, I forgot. When I'm broken, I take way too much damage. Holy moly. Is it cracked? No, it's not. Ugh. Sucks. Can I break him with this, though, is the question. I need to save Bludden, because Bludden's about to die. 50% of damage, no. Didn't do anything, but I'll try it again. God, I am about to die. I need to heal. This might be the best time to use this. Oh, you're going for a wall? I'll flip you. Break him? Yes! Okay, let's get him. Now was the time to do some damage to this thing. Now is the time. There's one man of the target's below 50% health. No. Increase damage. No. Physical damage. Increase the enemy is broken. No cooldowns, killing blow. Okay, yeah, this, but we'll boost it. It has to do some damage to it. I have to. Welcome, ladies to the stream. I hope you're doing well this lovely day. Actually, I'm surprised you came in for this. I'm not doing a Tomb Raider today. But welcome. I hope you're doing well this lovely day / night. Hit this thing. Yeah, I gotta start working on core recovers. Oh, it's gonna recover soon. Oh god, I can't. And Carys isn't fast enough. Did I put it to sleep? No, it's a boss fight. I doubt I can, right? God, what a pain. Yeah, so going back to the horror movie talk. So, Whistle, I don't know how I feel about it, but it looks like one of those, like... Okay, it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look as bad. I was about to describe it to, like, movies like Truth or Dare, or, I haven't seen it, but, like, what is it called? Tarot? But it looks like one of those kind of movies where, like, you know, teens mess with something they're not supposed to, and now whatever they're not supposed to mess with is I'm gonna mess with them. It doesn't look super engaging, but I'm like, I also like way more games than Tomb Raider. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That probably came off wrong. It's just that I was expecting you more when I did Tomb Raider on Tuesdays, so finding you here for when I do, like, I guess, for now, Indie Game Fridays, it kind of threw me for a loop a little bit. So I was just kind of, like, more happy than anything. Welcome to Tour of Dawn, an indie game that, no, I don't know if they're still here, is making me play because they're trying to cancel me. Nah, I'm kidding. Yeah, I couldn't stop it. What an annoying move. But at least I can attack everything now. Flames. So Flame Shield status granting resistance to fire and ice, inflicting fire damage and burning to attacking enemies. Might be a good idea. Oh, you're faster? Nope, not that one. Need to get rid of Lux, though. Alright, found you. Oh, it's fast. Oh, I forgot it's fast. Dark damage enemy? No. It gets to burn. Yeah, I have to. Is it about to blend again? Oh, God, I hate this thing. It keeps hiding in the fog. It's so annoying. Hey, Laser, do you like monkeys? V hates monkeys. No, I don't. Okay. Before you respond, Laser, let me explain, because I know this seems bad. I'm talking about horror movies for today's episode, and there was a couple of trailers I saw that caught my interest and makes me think about some of the horror movies that I want to see or haven't seen and plan to see, etc. And one of them was a movie called Primate, which is basically just this cute monkey who becomes basically rabid and attacks all these people. He broke my heart, mine's too. Oh, God, I can't win with you guys. How do I work myself out of this? How do I prove that I'm not a bad person? Like, the last thing I need is, at this point, Mixio automatically might as well just pop up and be like, oh, we're gonna mess up with V now? We're gonna add more to the V lore? I'm a good person. Well, I'm a good vitamin. Probably, alright? I'm good. I'm good. I can't prove it yet, but I'm good. Stop it! Oh, God, I hate this thing! Alright, hang on. Alright, no magic attacks will hurt us for a minute. Lame. Here we go. Ow! I do so much damage. And I gotta wait one turn before I use Knight's Fury. Then I'll cover for Carys for now. Earth? Well, shame that could do anything. Does the game have laser weapons? No, unfortunately. This is like kind of like... Actually, you know what? Before I go further in the horror movie talk, Laser, to get you up to speed, because I believe this is your first time knowing about this. This game is called Tor Dawn, and it's an indie game made by the lovely Debbie Serene, which... Noel, you might scroll up in the earlier chat, was here. They probably went to go make fun of me somewhere else. No, I don't hate lasers. Anyway, this game takes place in like kind of like based off Welsh mythology, where the main character is this person here named Carys, who is a maiden, ignoring Baki's attempt to sabotage me. Who's a maiden who was just like living her life peacefully before she gets attacked by bandits and gets saved by this like werewolf dude named Bledden, who
Talks in a deep voice and powerful. Keeps saying things like might and kid and things like that.
And then the two of us are basically going on an adventure to try and like find out why she's being attacked, why he's being attacked, and it kind of led up to the main bad guy being this little twerp's father. None of us really like Idawl, but he's a powerful mage. He's a prince, and his father is kind of like the cause of all this. We're trying to figure out why. And it's, for what people have told me, it's like a really cute indie game. It's kind of like, Be Sure likes wolves. That's the only thing he likes. I like tons of things. I like horror movies. That's the whole point of me talking about today's episode. I like a ton of things. I do. It just looks bad. Actually, I should defend because I don't want to get attacked by something. Things fast. Oh. I'm gonna heal myself too. I don't hate. I'm a nice person. Probably. I want to play The Artful Escape. The Artful Escape? What is The Artful Escape? I've never heard of it. Ow. Alright, enough of this. I'm gonna predict you. Oh, well, now I'm fluxed again. This game. It's from the developer of Stray. Really? I heard Stray was a good game, too. That's the one where you're kind of like playing as the cat with the thing on its back, right? If you pop up, there's a person named Vulpix, one of my mods, and she talked about it, and I kind of want to check that out, too. Gosh, thing's just gonna keep blasting us. Can't attack it yet. You know what? Here. Found you. Indie greater than AAA. Oh, that's 100% a fact. I mean, even though I haven't fully gotten into it yet, look at Clair Obscur. That game is clearly made from an indie game, and it beat all the AAA games, which I find hilarious. I find that absolutely funny. Ow! I didn't work on that? Uh-oh. Idawl, this might hurt a bit. Actually, I should probably guard. This is way too much stuff. Clair Obscur is just not my cup of tea. I've only done, like, one episode. I've been meaning to go back into it, but I have so many other games I want to do, too. I know that seems bad, because I do want to play Clair Obscur, because I like RPGs. I just have to. I mean, it just doesn't do enough. But it's to a random enemy. Oh, I can't even control it. There's really no point. Ow. Okay, I can do extra damage to it. I gotta get rid of all this nonsense. Of course you don't. You're a good person, unlike someone. Now I got fluxed again! Can't win with this thing. I can't win with you either, Baki. I gotta get rid of this freaking buff. Just get hexed already. Okay, I got a lot of things going on here. And the more mana user has, but it's dark based. That's the problem. It doesn't do enough. Okay, that does some damage, but the problem is... Ow! Oh, God, I can't get rid of the flux! Gotta defend. It's a pain. It keeps doing this. I've actually tried Guacamelee. Guacamelee was fun. Guacamelee was fun. Not burning. It doesn't have any nonsense going on. I'm flux too. I can't do this damn. Ooh, should have done that, actually. No, no, no. 'Cause I'm about to die. I'm gonna defend. Blooded, on the other hand, is it about to guard? No, it's about to attack. I think I want to wait out to it. Second one was disappointing. I didn't play the second one. I also heard the second one was also not that good either. Played it back while I was in Maryland, actually. It's instant. It does great damage if I boost it. Ow. Oh, now it's faster? What's it about to do? It's going to attack a Idawl. Who's going to die? I gotta heal everybody. Nope, that's a bad idea. Hellblade, is that you're talking about Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice? A friend of mine played it. I haven't played it yet, but I heard that game was also interesting. Not a bad idea, but I haven't played it yet. Sorry, Idawl, you're on your own. I don't even know what fractured it. And Idawal's dead. Hang on, kid. I'll bring you back soon. Odyssey, Journey to the West. Oh, you know what? That's actually a game that I want to look into. There's a couple of games that I heard were interesting. I guess this is kind of a teaser, but I was going through Reddit, and there were a couple of games. So I was trying to find, like, other random games for one visits. Like, I have a new one that's going to premiere tomorrow, but I was trying to, like, look up some interesting games, and I think it was like a r/retro or r/vintage games or something like that. And there were two games that caught my eye. One of them was this game called Majin and something. I can't remember the rest of it. But the other one was called, I think it was called Enslaved. Odyssey to the West, I think is what it was called. And everyone kept saying, like, oh, the voice acting's really good, really good. I'm like, I mean, yeah, cool, whatever. But then there was one comment. I don't know yet. I'm not trying to get spoiled. But there was one comment that threw me for a loop. But they said, like, it had like one of the people from Ned's Declassified in it. And I was like, dude, I used to love Ned's Declassified. I got into it way late, though, unfortunately. But yeah, I would totally dig and watch Ned's Declassified. I'm gonna assume you. Eco, the best team. You know, it's funny you mentioned that, Laser. I actually did do a couple episodes of Eco. I only did, I think, 2 or 3, though. I ended up going more for Shadow of the Colossus, and I made a playthrough of that, even if it was extremely hard to see. And what sucks is that I wish I learned that way later. I need to... I don't have the power to bring you back. Yes, I do. Let's see. Revive, 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 revive. Here we go. Get the hell up. Welcome back. Ow. You're still kicking? Those haste speed increasing. Oh. Oh, it's still tough though. It's gonna attack me. Never played Oddworld, actually. I actually don't even think I know Oddworld. I'll heal you, buddy. Get him. Does more damage as you have lower health. Ow! Now it's faster. Inside and Limbo, I think everyone knows those. I have played Limbo, and I have seen Inside. I unfortunately, or no, excuse me. I played Limbo, and I didn't get a chance to play Inside. I saw the Game Grumps play Inside, and I was like, all right, I'll live my fantasies to this. And also, if we're talking about indie games, how have we not talked about Little Nightmares? Oddworld started on the PS1. The creator started over, remade the first one, and made the second one how he always wanted. I've never played Oddworld. I don't know a single thing about it. Is it interesting? I know... I think I've seen a cover of it. It's got some sort of, like, weird mutant thing, I think? But, yeah, I never played Oddworld before. Whose turn is this? Oh, this is Bledden's turn. Can't control it, though. Movement and counterattacks will increase any damage they do, which is a good idea. Probably do Concealing Fog, though. This is fast. It's so close to death. Gotta heal B. Ow. Knew you were gonna do some annoyingness. Problem is, I can't control where this goes. You're playing an alien in a dystopian world. It's a puzzle platform with options to speak to solve riddles. Playing the Western one, Oddworld Stranger's Wrath a lot. So how many Oddworld games are there? Well, it's on PS1. Well, okay, so let's just say, hypothetically speaking, if I were inclined to... Oh, too much. Let's say, hypothetically speaking, if I were inclined to check out Oddworld for, like, say, a one visit, which, Laser, I don't know if you know how a one visit works. One visit? It's where I, like, usually on weekends, usually on the Saturdays, I usually play a game randomly for, like, I don't know, 1 to 3 episodes, depending on the mood. And I'm definitely writing down a list of a lot of games that I really want to make this year. I want to have a lot of one visits this year. Oddworld new and tasty. All right, let me just write that down actually really quickly. Oddworld. Let's see. Oddworld new and tasty. I'll look into it. I'll check it out. Alright, whose turn is this? This is Idawl's turn? Oh, yeah, we're fluxed. Alright, never mind, defend. Alright, no more of this nonsense. And then I gotta heal. Oh, I gotta remove everybody's nonsense. No flux for A. And we're fluxed again. It was nice while it flippin' lasted, I guess. Ooh, it's fast! But I'm faster. There we go. Phew! God, that was a pain in the butt. Ooh, I got a bell amulet. Nice. Oops, wrong button. Oh, wrong button, wrong button, wrong button. Stop. V. A bell amulet. What does that do? Let's see. What does a bell amulet do? Where is it? Not there. Did it... Wait. Hold on. Let me go to the inventory. Is it a weapon? It shouldn't be. It didn't look like one. No, it's not a weapon. Is it armor? Oh. Is it accessory? It has to be accessory. Yeah, there we go. Grants 1 mana upon flux detonations. Depicting the father of the sky, the dragon who shred the moon. No, who sired the moon. I can't read today. So, does it, like, affect the stat or anything? Why can I not find it? It says an accessory. Am I crazy? There we go. Oh, it's only for Idawl and Bledden. I thought it said it was for all of them. Whatever. But all it does is just grant some mana upon flux detonation? That's kind of lame. Alright, well, whatever. Lame. I'll just save the game so I don't have to do that dumb fight anymore. Stop it! Anywho. Ooh. What do we got going on here? Oh, there's something important over there. But there's no treasure chest or anything?
Another lockbox. This doesn't seem to open as easily.
I think that is the point of a lockbox, mate.
It's another one created by the temple. I should be able to open it. Just place this here, little turd here, twist here, bop it, twist it, pull it, flick it, then an incantation.
Oh no, not another freaking rhythm game! Why? Debbie! God, I hate these! Oh, I hate rhythm games so much, dude. I'm so bad at it. Alright, here we go. Press the correct key when the tracker presses it. Score perfect by hitting the... Alright, hang on. Just limber up a little bit. Just cracking fingers, which I know you're not supposed to do. But whatever. It's my hands, not yours. God. Alright, now I embarrass myself. Just hang on. I'm going to adjust myself on this desk. I'm going to be locked on here. Drop my mic. Stalling for time. Definitely not getting a friend to give the keyboard. Definitely alone in this room. Don't have a friend just sitting here watching me, ready to do this. All right. Lock in, D. Here we go. It's a myth cracking fingers are not unhealthy. Oh, everyone told me it was, and I was just like, I'm still gonna keep doing it. Reason being is because I watched the episode of Ed, Edd n Eddy, and I was like, oh, I mean, the Ed boys haven't lied to me yet. Phew. That was actually easier than the other one. I only missed one, though, for some stupid reason, but whatever. I'm in there. Alright, here we go.
I'll never tire of that, Carys. Beautiful work, whatever it is that you did.
Yeah, you have a remarkable talent for pressing buttons in order. I had no idea unlocking a box could be so captivating.
Oh, stop it. Come off it, you two. Anyway, let's see what's inside. Hopefully it's money.
Another letter. This is from my mother.
To recap for those, well, this is definitely not going to go well for people who's just jumping in. So for anyone new, like Laser jumping in here, I'm in the abandoned city of Lonawake because Idawl's mother, well, first off, Idawl's a little spit. Again, he's gotten better, but he sucks. But turns out, even though his dad is heinous and evil, his mom was actually good and unfortunately died before able to warn everybody about a lot of stuff. It's a whole deal. It seemed that whatever Idawl's father was doing had to involve his mother. I don't know if it was a sacrifice or not, but it ended up to the point where his mother died, and then he thought it was Bledden's father, who used to be like a bodyguard and service to the family. And now his father died, or Bledden's father died, and Bledden was basically just leaving away because he was basically wanted. It's kind of complicated.
Lord Owain of Dryburn, once my beloved ones are safe, I shall take you to the temple. There you shall inherit the title of the Red Dragon. May you bring Dryburn to glory once more. Okay, I guess I'm not reading the rest of that.
Didn't use a noble title.
Oh, the voice acting. I forgot. This game. Oh yeah, the game has voice acting. I keep forgetting. Breaking his way debts. It wasn't even me. I'm actually trying to avenge my mother or Idawl's mother dying. And also, I forgot the game has voice acting because we haven't heard voice acting in a while.
Once her beloved ones are safe. Did she know people were after her?
But Mother died before she could come here. Perhaps they wanted to stop her from making Owain the Red Dragon, whatever that meant.
Who knows?
She has to take him to the temple. Is this some kind of ritual she would have done?
Not that I know of. I don't understand.
I don't either.
But if there is some power that's hidden in the temple, and if someone found out about it,
Is this why my father seeks the Arnoon?
And they try to take the power for themselves by force.
And hence why, to now properly explain this, because again, I know this is kind of hard to explain if you're just jumping in, but it's all connected. I don't know what Idwal's father's planning is, but it involved Idwal's mother, who used to be part of the temple, and that didn't work. So Idwal's father ended up... Oh, and of course, Idwal's father ended up being the one responsible for killing Idwal's mother, but put the blame on Bledin and his dad, which is why they're connected. And it turns out the temple that Idwal's mother was connected to is connected to the temple that Carys is from. And it seems the only thing I've gotten from is that Idwal's father is trying to get some sort of secret power from Carys' temple. I don't know what it is. Carys and her distant, empty eyes. Of all the characters, you focus on Carys and their cold, soulless stare. At least she's blinking. Every once in a while.
a lust for power causing all this death.
That night when my mother and Bledin's father was murdered. Could father have?
Yes, father most likely did.
We still don't have enough knowledge. I think we should go back to the Temple of the Two Dragons. It all comes back to there. Thrygok must be guiding my return.
Is it the temple where it all started, her home?
Carys, are you sure you want to go back there?
I'll be alright. If I want to find out what happened, I'll have to confront it directly.
Alright. Guess we're going back home. To where it all started.
Idawl, mate. Hold a moment.
I need to talk to you a little bit about something, mate. I've been catching you staring at my woman for a while. I'm not saying I'm the jealous type, but I don't think I quite like you getting a little close to her. We need to talk about a little thing called boundaries.
Boundaries?
Yes, boundaries. And what happens if you decide to overstep your boundary?
What happens if I overstep it?
Well, I don't think I need to make this any more clear, but I am a wolf. My mouth is literally big enough to eat your entire head. I think I've said enough.
Yeah, I think you have.
Bledin? What is it?
That night, I blamed you for their deaths. I hated you for so long.
Oh, he's finally talking about it. To get you up to... Baki, I'm ignoring that comment. To bring this again in context, Bledin didn't like Idawl, and for a while, Idawl didn't like Bledin. But again, it's all because of unfortunate miscommunication. Again, Idwal's father sucks, but so that way you could kind of understand, Idawl thought Bledin and his dad were responsible for losing his mom. That wasn't the case. Bledin blamed Idawl because A, if it wasn't for Idwal's father employing Bledin's father and Bledin himself, they wouldn't have gotten involved in the circumstance. And they liked Idwal's mother, not romantically, but they were like really fond of her. So to find out, her name was Lady Rion, by the way, her dying and Bledin's father dying, and he was basically, both Bledin's father and him meant to blame for that death. You can kind of understand that he's like, well, if I can't just hate the Lord, I might as well hate his son, even though I'm here protecting you. But bottom line, the reason why I'm kind of caught off guard with this is, I like that this game is finally like, you know what? We have to talk about it. We can't just keep holding back our emotions. We're not getting any further.
It was easier that way. To run away, to hold on to my hatred, to resent my father for his last wish. But I think Lady Rian was his treasured friend. And he loved you. I should have taken you with me.
Bledin, it's alright. I blamed myself for a long time too. So if it's forgiveness you're after, you'll have to ask it of yourself.
You are your mother's kid, all right?
Ewok was like,
Wow, so this is what bromance is all about, huh? It's kind of cool, I guess. Anyway, Idawl, we need to talk about a little thing called boundaries.
he's like, what?
Yeah, I think you're getting a little too close to my wolf there, and I'm not saying I'm the jealous type of girl, but I don't want you getting close to my wolf. Otherwise, well, you see my house? You see my mouth? My mouth is big enough to eat your head.
Welcome, Audie, to the stream. Why my name with so many eyes? I missed Persona 4. No, that's not me speaking through her. Anyway, Audie, don't worry, you didn't miss anything. If anything, it was all right. We just had a chill episode. If anything, I kind of wish the anniversary event was something special. But you know what? Whatever. We'll get something in the future. It was just another fun episode. You'll catch the next one. It's all good.
I wonder, were Lady Rhiannon Galert?
Who? Who's Galert? Wait, that's chapter 7 done? Already? Oh no, we're on the last chapter already. Oh, we're on the final chapter. Oh, I missed a lot of skits too. Yep, this is the last chapter. It's gonna come to an end here. Well, I don't know about today's episode, but I don't see much going on toward dawn. I gotta run, have fun, and take care. I want to remember that V hates monkeys, hates me specifically. Stop it! Stop it. I was talking about the horror movie Primate. You know better than this. I don't hate monkeys. It's just that that movie does not look interesting enough for me. And I don't know. I don't know if I have a desire to see it. Welcome, Roar to the stream. I've been playing Bravely Default for a bit. I decided to go back and do some of the Nemesis fights. Ooh. Have you been doing any of the ball fights? Like the monster creatures? I think they're in the first one, like that godforsaken chicken, or is that in the second game? He hates monkeys. No, I don't! Look up the horror movie Primate, and then you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, all right? It might be good. I just don't like the trailer. It looks kind of meh. It looks really meh. This is one of those like dumb teen horror movies that's just kind of eh. Which was again the topic of today's episode before I got horribly, I should say the game, before I got horribly derailed. Anyway, guys, I'm in the final chapter of this game. There's not much left, which I'm kind of sad by because I kind of dig this game a lot. Which means now might be a good time to actually like get some upgrades and stuff. Because this game is not getting easier. Yeah, might be for the best. Where do I begin with upgrades? I got 17 points. At the start of Carys' turn, all party members recover 10% max health. Yes, please. Lower health and poise potency by 5, but increase allies' health and poise potency by 5. Oh, I don't care about that. An ally can now do additional poise damage and remove the flux debuff. Incantations that use flux will now be significantly faster to cast. Actually, that's not bad. Random question. What's up, Audie? I am all mouth. Do you have Le French game in your list? Do you have Le French game? Are you referring to a certain obscure of the Claire variety? There is a plan to do more episodes of it, another one visit or two of it. I've only done one so far, and I said it earlier to Laser. I don't know if Laser's still here. Besides that, currently playing through Trails to Sky to Third. Roar, I have something to tell you in a second. But for you, Audie, yes, I do have plans to do it. I was talking about it with Laser that I do plan to do another episode of Claire Obscure. However, I do want to do some random one visits, and I got my hands on a couple interesting games and some that didn't look good and some that looked stupid, but I really want to expand like the amount of games I have on this channel, and I really want to throw people for a loop of what kind of genres does V like? Like, yes, if you want to know and you ask me, my favorite genres are RPGs and anime stuff, for sure. But I like the idea of just kind of like when I played Bully during year 2 of this, people were like, what? V? You play Bully? Why? And they digged it and they loved it. So I am planning on doing that. That being the case, I do have plans to do another episode of Claire Obscure. And honestly, if I'm in the final chapter of Toward Dawn, I'm going to have to work on my next playthrough after this, because I'm going to need something for the Friday block. Just something to think about. Roar, for you, I have been... Ooh, excuse me. I've been interested in going through Trails again. I stopped playing Trails in Cold Steel 3 only because I found my, or well, not found. I was on my old 3DS because for some reason I was just like, you know what? I want to just go through my old 3DS games. And I've been actually off camera playing Dragon Quest VIII Remake. And I'm really interested in the Dragon Quest VII Remake because, I mean, it looks good. And I'm hoping that we finally flip and get Dragon Quest 12 because I've been waiting that damn game for the past several years. Seriously, how long do I have to wait for Dragon Quest 12 Flames of Fate? They said it years ago. It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be the best thing ever. It's going to be a mature game. Everything that you loved about Dragon Quest 11 is going to be the same thing, but it's going to be with a darker story. I'm like, hell yeah. Sign me up. It's going to be fan-freaking-tastic. It's been years. Where the frick is my Dragon Quest 12? And yes, I get it. I shouldn't be acting like entitled because at the end of the day, they don't have to make the game. But I want it. Like, I don't know what to say. But yeah, I've been playing Dragon Quest VIII because lately, I don't know why, I've just been like in a really weird Dragon Quest mood. I'm actually thinking about doing a Dragon Quest 1 visit, but I really want to do it. The game probably got thrown for a loop because of Toriyama's death? Yeah, and it sucks. Rest in peace. But we still had Daima happen for Dragon Ball. I know there's going to be delays, and I know it's terrible, and I'm not trying to say it like to belittle it because it broke my heart. I think everyone had their heart sink when finding out that he passed away. It's the worst. I think it's just like I need to fix it for Dragon Quest. All right, I just need to play something, and I honestly wish that I could like erase my memory of Dragon Quest 11 and have played it on stream. It's kind of like when I had that debate about Xenoblade 3, like how I wish I didn't play Xenoblade 3 when I did, but ugh, God, it sucks. I should heal more. Wait. Increases heals. Sorry, I also got to really think about these upgrades I got to do. Heal now grants regen. Ooh, that might be good. Heal now additionally grants empowered physical attacks for 2 turns. Nah, I'm just going to do regen. That's good. Heal now grants Carys 1 mana when healing an ally below 100% health. Oh, so I'm going to get a mana no matter what. Heal now grant Carys 2 mana when healing an ally below 50% health. I totally need someone to scrub Xenoblade 3 out of my mind. Like, okay. I know this topic of today's episode is supposed to be horror movies, but to just talk about games for a second. You guys have to say, there has to be at least one game that you loved so much you wish you could erase and redo so you can enjoy that feeling again. Because yeah, you could replay the game again, but let's be fair. It's not going to be the same as the first time you played it. Like, for me, Persona 4. Easily so. I wish I could play Persona 4 again. Eco for you? I still need to play Eco, actually. I wonder if I would have liked Eco more, because I played Shadow of the Colossus, and I was like, oh, yeah, I don't mind it. Oh, and I would need to play the other game. There's another game made by that company, right? Something with a like a dog bird thing. I need to do that again. Restoration now additionally increase the target's action speed. Increases base post restoration by 15. Okay, so it gives me a lot of energy. Tropico? Is that what it is? I don't know. All I know is it was a game involving some like bird dog thing, and you're playing as a kid with like marks on him. I don't know the game at all, but it like I think it was my first or second year I did a game called, well, I started with Eco, but then a friend of mine was like, V, stop playing Eco, play Shadow of the Colossus. You need to play Shadow of the Colossus. Seriously, stop playing Eco, play Shadow of the Colossus. And I was like, all right, shut up, I'll do it. So I played Shadow of the Colossus, and while fun, I also understand why they want me to play it because I don't do heights, and I had to do a lot of climbing and that nonsense. Would I want to replay Shadow of the Colossus again? Not unless you pay me. I kind of forgot all about Eco. I would say stop playing Shadow of the Colossus, play Eco. Honestly, Laser, I wish you kind of met me beforehand. Restoration now additionally increases the target's action speed. Let's see. Lowers the cooldown. Incantation use restoration will be faster. Prevents the next application of a negative status. Hasten time. Okay. I'm Really liking Sky 3. I was expecting to see a certain cinnamon roll parents that think they would show up like ever. Oh, a towable creature. Is that what you mean? Or a certain, actually, you know what? Never mind. I don't want to spoil certain things. With therefore use to find out what I want to do with life. Stuff sometimes need time. That's fair. That's fair. I don't know what to do with... Oh, I know who you're referencing. A certain blonde girl that might be quite the genius engineer. Hint, hint. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. Okay, no, seriously, I gotta think. She actually technically... Well, does she have a laser gun? I mean, she kind of... In a way, it's like energy that's kind of like a laser gun. Well, bottom line is you guys need to play Legend Heroes. But yeah, I wish... There's a couple of games I wish I could erase my memories of and replay. Hell, there were some games on this channel that I really liked. Like, I played Eternights and Tokyo Xanadu. I wish I could erase my memories of that and play those games again. That was freaking fun. Heal can now target defeated allies or turn them to the fight. Oh, it's a revive skill. Ooh, I need that. That's a good skill to have. That's a very good skill to have. Tomb Raider Age of Darkness. What's Tomb Raider Age of Darkness? Oh, I guess that's another Tomb Raider game I have to play. Gosh, I can't do all of these. Yeah, I can't do them all. Love that you can just know about the character and I'm talking about you just playing Big Gun. Roar, I'm a Legend of Heroes fan. I don't know all the characters, but odds are if you mention just a couple of things about a character, I'm gonna know. It's like that way for a lot of anime for me. Then everyone has to erase their brain because it's hated. Is Angel of Darkness hated? I never play. I don't know what Angel of Darkness is. You know what? I can't make up my car, so I'm just gonna go to you first. When below 50% health, increase health and poise potency of all abilities. Okay, so we'll just do more damage. When Blood deals damage, has a 20% chance to bleed the enemy bleed. 20% chance to counter with a powerful physical attack. When covering an ally, reduce all damage taken by 50. Oh, frick! That would have been fantastic to have. Alright, well, hold on. Before I do... Can now be used at the beginning of battle. Now target the enemy's team. After using Glare, heal to increase physical damage. What's the prospect of me getting Xeno 4? We'll get Dragon Quest 12 before we get Xenoblade 4. Using the Glare gives you potency? Okay, hold on. Increases the damage. Slash will not trigger counterattacks. Blood will get poise. Oh no, these are really good. Wait, hold on. I like Night's Fury a lot. Increase the health potency of Night's Fury by 25% to targets afflicted with Glare. Oh, meh. Use the cooldown of all abilities by 1 before the Night Beast follow-up. Oh. The first attack of Night's Fury now has a 50% chance of hitting Flux. Let's do this one instead. Increase the health potency. The half moon strike will now lower the cooldown of every ability if it's used to defeat an enemy. Nah. When using half moon strike, reduce the magic damage for 2 turns. Yeah, these are kind of meh. Hasten the cast speed. His turn will come sooner after using Wolf Assault. Like, I'm trying to look, because unfortunately, it's the last chapter, so I really got to think about all the skills I want to get, because I don't think I can get every skill. So I really got to make my characters as best as I can now. Xeno 4 is going to come out. They'd be stupid not to. They're probably working on it. I definitely think we're getting Dragon Quest 12 before it, though. Oh, no. I 150% agree. We're going to get Xenoblade 4. It just feels like... It's like the same equivalent as, like, humans need to breathe. Like, it's going to happen. It's natural. But I do think we're going to get 12 before we get... Honestly, you know what? Adi and everyone listening, I think we're probably going to get, like... We're probably going to get Persona 6 before we get Dragon Quest 12. And Xenoblade 4. At this rate. What I heard, Xeno 4 wouldn't be a thing, from what I understand. Well, okay, if it's not Xenoblade 4, well, I guess because what, how it ends? Well, then we have to get like a new Xenoblade in some way, shape, or form, like a new Xeno game. But who knows? Grant 20% chance. I didn't want this, but whatever. I don't have a choice if I want to use these. Let him recover poise after using Slash. What's coming first? GTA 6, Dragon Quest 12, Persona 6, or Xeno 4? Well, okay, everyone knows that GTA 6 is nothing but a meme. It's never real. It's all a dream. It's all a fantasy. I would say of those... okay, I'm just kidding. Even I saw the trailer. We'll get Grand Theft Auto 7 before we get Grand Theft Auto 6. We're gonna have the ability to make anime waifus become legitimately real before we get GTA 6. We'll get everything you could probably think of. Whatever you're thinking right now will happen before we get Grand Theft Auto 6. And in case Rockstar is listening, being like, oh, well, I was going to sponsor you, Vitamin DGR. Yeah, you can still sponsor me. I can use some money. But I'm just saying, like... Okay, so on the whole aspect of, like, GTA 6, I heard a rumor, actually. I don't know how true it is. But I heard a rumor about, like, how the reason why GTA 6 is delayed is because I guess you can play, like, online for Grand Theft Auto 5. Well, I know that. Even though I've never played Grand Theft Auto 5. I know you can... I've seen Achievement Hunter play it. And I heard the reason why they delayed it is because they're like, oh, well, I mean, we really could... The game is done, but we really need to do more online. So I heard things like that. I was like, all right, sure. After being broken, increase the potency of Idawl's next ability by 100. Oh, so if I get hurt, I do damage. Use the potency of all elemental abilities. When gaining a conjure element effect, also gain elemental attune for 1 turn, increasing the damage of the next magic attack. Rockstar games always delay their games. That's the only reason why. Like, for so long. Actually, you know what? I played Bully last year. I loved Bully. Can I have more, like... Is there another Bully being done? One more Bully stuff. Increase the potency of Impulsa by 50%. No. Increase the cast time and next turn speed of Propera. Increase potency of Impulsa by 20%. Ugh, I don't really mess with any of these. Bleed. Grant buffer. Its mana cost will decrease by 1. Has a higher chance of inflict treble. Sure. Clip this terrain counterattack will now inflict tremble. I didn't answer the question. What's covered? Oh, right. Sorry, I got distracted. So between GTA 6, Dragon Quest 12, Persona 6, or Xenoblade 4, joking aside, the only reason why I'm going to say GTA 6 is because I saw the trailer. So that means that they have to have something. We don't have anything on Persona 6, we don't have anything on Xenoblade 4, and we don't have anything on Dragon Quest 12. So logically speaking, I have to say GTA 6. But my heart wants to say Persona 6. Because obviously I'm a Persona fan. If the target already has Tremble, Treme will now inflict Fracture. I don't know what Fracture is. Oh, well, yeah, we'll get Persona 4 before all those things, but, you know. Roar said specifically those ones. So, I'm going to vote for Persona 6. Gonna get some rest? No worries. Thanks for tuning in, my friend. Ruptio will now deal increased health damage against enemies with Tremble. Counterattack will target all enemies. I don't know. I should probably make these passes better. There. His passes are done. Increase the potency of Impulsa against targets who are burning. Increase potency of Impulsa by 20% by targets who are wet. So I have to make them wet and then I can fry them. I'll do this. I have 5 points. Adds additional attack to hit Arc Fulgur. Can now be targeted on a single chosen unit. Oh, so I can control it. Additional hit to Impulsa if it has haste. Nah, I don't really have anything on this. I think I might just increase, like, one of these. I have 0 expectations about this, but what? Remember my complaints about social stats? Yeah, I want that on my bingo card of features to be fixed. You know what I want? I talked about it, actually. Oh, yeah, you missed out on the episode. I want Aika to be, like, a proper NPC. Give her a freaking social rank. I freaking love her. Covering for an ally, reduce all damage taken by 50%. If I do this, I can't really do anything else, but it's too good of a skill to pass up. And now I don't have any points to do anything. That sucks. Then you... Revive would be a good idea. Will grant 2 mana if an ally is hurt. Alright, done. I don't think this is a good plan, but... whatever. I'll have to do for now. Alright, got nothing else. Let's get moving. Wasted too much time on that. Alright, now I gotta go to the Temple of the... I want to go home. I just want to, like, test my skills. Are there any enemies around that I can just fight really quickly? Hello? Any enemies around? Need to test something real quick. I want to see how much damage the wall does for some of the stuff. Now I can't find any enemies. Now I actually want to find enemies. I can't find them. Oh, hi. Hey, I just need to destroy you guys. Wow, it really does give me most of my max mana. Sweet. Alright, so now... Blooded can take less damage when he covers, which I use a lot. We'll be able to use a lot more spells, and then Idawl should be stronger. I can just burn everybody, which is crazy. Oh, I think we're done here. Oh, you're fast. Ow. Oh, great. Now we're wet. Cool. Wait, what does it say? Unit takes increased damage from ice and thunder, but reduces damage from fire. It's a cardinal sin of Ica's not in the game. 100% agree. I talked about it during my Persona episode. They're broken already? That's crazy. Wow, that's actually a lot stronger than I expected. I think we're done here. Alright, cool. I just had to test it. Wow, I got no experience out of that. That's crazy. Yeah, I just had to test it real quick. Alright, let's get back to it. I'm trying to think of other horror movies that I'm interested in seeing. I already said I want to see Good Boy. I'm kind of interested in Undertone. I don't know. I guess it's too early on to like really consider some horror movies because there really isn't much else, but I hope this year yields some good horror movies. I can't remember the last good one I saw. I'm hoping for something. I'm hoping for something interesting. Okay, that's nothing. Alright. I need to go back home, but... let's see. Nothing there. What about here? Can't go in there? Nope. Alright, never mind. Oh, that's where the main story is, but... can I explore elsewhere before I go there?
I've never been so far south before.
You're not going to be there now. Yeah, important matters to investigate first. Let's go north. Oh, I can't go... okay, yeah, I can't go back there. So I only hope to just go to the main story? Is there not like an extra area I can go to like explore and maybe farm? Just to get some like experience? Yeah, none of these things are doing anything for me. I can't go back to the, oh, I could go back to the Red Mountain, but... I just really want to level up and get some new skills. Ew, what the flip is that? What's that called? A Tricelwin and a Blood and Pangok. Definitely know I said those names wrong. All right, well, whatever. Let's see if I can put you guys to sleep and... Seated? That doesn't sound good. Water mode? Really? Now you're seated, which does a sown seed ready for reaping. I don't know what that's going to do, but I don't think I like it. That dude's got a lot of things going on here. Thick armor, sown seed, increases the poise damage it takes, and then follow-up attack. Okay. I will apparently get seated. It's almost broken, though, at the very least. I need to get rid of these debuffs. And I'm still in water mode, huh? All right. Stop seeding me! Oh, I can't control it, right. I forgot about that. I would have done it if I'd known. Nothing much for you, so... Only because I need to test. Alright, fire mode now. Let's do it on you. And you... No cooldown was a killing blow. Yeah, too late for that. Ow. Alright, you're broken. And about to be toast. Now I need to... What's up, body? Wind damage, increase the speed, everybody? Sure. It's almost toast, though. We're done here. Oh, well, with one, at least. A friend recently streamed a game called Until Then. Until Then? What's Until Then? I'm all ears. I do double slash and destroy you. Oh, right, it's a waste. What's Until Then on? Actually, you know what? Let me just finish this fight and I'll just look it up myself. It's like a story simulator? I've never heard of it. Well, I'm about to finish this fight and then we're about to find out ourselves. Oh, no worries. That did very little damage. I thought Wolf Soul was going to be a lot stronger. I thought that was going to be stronger too. Wow, these... I thought these moves were going to be a lot stronger. That kind of sucks. Yeah, I know it's weak to fire. The problem is I haven't been in fire mode for a minute. Sure. No. Oh, well, Blen's going slow now. Come on, guy. I'm trying to fight this thing. I need to look up what Until Then is. Ooh, no, not that. Alright, it's wet. Which means now I'll take more damage from electric attacks that unfortunately I'm not in electric mode. Now I'm in electric mode. Don't really have anything to really worry about here, so I guess I'll just do some blocks. See, I wish I had this kind of like ability now. Okay. Right, this should do. I think. Oh, wait. Okay, here we go. Now we got him. Wow, that was not even worth that fight. That's actually crazy. I know it was a while ago, but I was hoping for some experience. That's actually pathetic. All right, well, let me go look up Until Then. Until Then video game. Ooh. Wow, I like this art style already. Okay. So, for those wondering on YouTube, because obviously, welcome Bobby to the stream. Is he on the stream? No. I still got plenty of time. Welcome to Tour Dawn, obviously. I am now looking up this game called Until Then that Adi decided to make me look. It is, and for those on YouTube, I'm assuming you guys are going to look this game up, but Until Then, oh, hold on, wait, this will be a bit more dramatic. Until Then is a narrative adventure game by Polychroma Games, set in the fictionalized Philippines, that follows high schooler Mark Borja as he navigates teenage life while uncovering a mystery involving disappearances and unreliable memories after a fateful encounter. This game blends mundane activities like school and piano practice with a larger emotional story, featuring pixel art, 2.5D side-scrolling, and choices that impact the plot. It was released in June 2024 for PC and PlayStation, with a Nintendo Switch version following in 2025. Okay. Let me add this to my wishlist on Steam. Cover a hidden truth with Mark and his friends as a narrative adventure and race to unravel the mystery before it's too late. Okay. I'm just going to add this to my wish list really quickly. I'll look more into this a little later, and who knows, maybe this might be a one visit. I like that art style, though. There's apparently a demo I can do, too, but I don't know if I want to get the demo or get the... maybe I should do the demo, just in case. I do like that kind of style. Alright, I can look at this all day. Alright. I'll check into it a little later. Oh, wrong button. V. Let me get that treasure chest, get the hell out of here. Oh, wait. I'm going the wrong way. I have to go to the Temple of the Two Dragons, or whatever it's called. I'm certain Debbie's gonna be like, you didn't even, like, check all the stuff. It's like, I didn't. I'm sorry. I should have been more thorough. I know there's a lot more I can do. Like, I know that there's cutscenes I could get. I know that there's... Actually, I don't even know if there is actually a place where I can farm to get a little stronger. Alright, chapter 8. Final chapter. The waters reflect the self, thousands of fragments that make the whole. Let it whisper, not tether, a memory of life, of love. The dawn shall see whips anew. Let them glow. Greg's prayer for the Book of Scales, 2-2. Until Then? No. I think you're thinking about Until Dawn. Until Then is this indie game that Adi told me about.
The temple. I know I should have expected it, but I still dreamed of it as before.
I just realized how important this cutscene's probably going to be, because this is where it all started. This is where Carys used to call home, and she got attacked by those bandits, or those soldiers.
This deafening silence. The chant is lost to the birds. Those who have aided me, who stand beside me now, those I never had the chance to meet.
Wannabe, also, like I said, welcome to the stream. You're thinking of Until Dawn. Until Dawn is... Oh, yeah, now that I think about it, they have a movie of Until Dawn that I wanted to check out. Because I haven't played Until Dawn yet. I wanted to. That and... Oh, okay. Spoiler, kind of not spoiler. You guys know that ever since last year, I've been finally getting some more multiplayer streams going on. I'm trying to get some friends to... So, obviously, I want to play some more, like, stuff because, you know, I like scary stuff, even though I'm a wimp. And there was a game series that I was told I would enjoy. And it's, like, different from the elements of stuff I usually do. They're called, like, the Dark Pictures games, like the Dark Pictures series. Like, they have one called... Man of Medan, I think, is one of the ones my friend told me about, and little something. I don't really know them, but what? The game is buggy as hell. Adi, I play PS2 games, and every game I play apparently breaks. I think I'll be fine. It'll make it for funny, then you guys can laugh at me, and my job is to make you guys laugh. Or make you guys have better self-esteem, like Nil. Which, I don't know if Nil's here, but Nil, if you're listening to this for some reason, you're beautiful, you're amazing. Trust me, I don't know who you are, but I could just tell just from the strokes that you did from your art. Because it shows love and dedication, and that's enough for me. It's a story game that breaks. It's a story game that breaks. Know what I mean? Nope. All I heard is... Oh, no, okay. I don't 100% know. I'm not even going to lie to you. But the reason being is because I at least heard that it has some sort of scary elements. And because it is nice to get some more multiplayer games going on here. And I do want to try some different things. I don't know. I just really kind of like want to expand my vitamin DGR capabilities this year. You know what I mean? I don't want it to just be words. I want to actually like live up to this. This weird expectation I have of myself. Don't know why. I just kind of want to push myself a little bit more. Also, I didn't read that line.
Yeah, you didn't read that line, but whatever. I think I do. I'm finally ready to face it all.
This is where Mother once lived, where she intended to bring Owain to become the Red Dragon. Whatever that means. We can learn more about what that meant. It makes me wonder why I said it. Perhaps we can uncover why my father attacked the temple, too. Oh, this is going to be emotional, isn't it? I already know that Car's going to cry. God, my home. My land. My love. But yeah, I never played Until Dawn, but I heard about it, and I was going to do it, but then I saw the movie was out, and it made me think, like, should I check it out? Or is it one of those, like, oh, it's, you know, another one of those, like, video game adaptations that ends up sucking. You know what I mean? Like, there's been fine times where video game movies suck, and there's been some times where video game movies are good. Like, there's some where they're like, you know, like Sonic the Hedgehog, or the Mario Bros. Movie, or even Detective Pikachu. Good ones. Then you got bad ones. Like, I haven't seen it, but I heard Borderlands was absolute, just pure terrible. And it's so bad that my friend went to go see it. Did I talk about this on stream? I think I did. If I didn't, then... Or if I did, this might be a broken record. But my friend went to go see Borderlands. I never played Borderlands. So I don't know any of the details. I don't know any of the characters. I can't help make this, like, better. But my friend went to go see Borderlands, right? And... Ooh, Red Dragon Staff. And it just makes me laugh every time. He left the movie halfway through. Reason being is because we dropped him off. Like, I didn't drive, but we dropped him off because he and his date, and then I think, like, her friend were gonna go see it. So the three of them went to go see it. Meanwhile, the rest of us just, like, went and grabbed, like, ice cream and food and just, like, played Magic. And then, like, halfway through, not even halfway through the game, we were just, like, making small talk, right? Then out of nowhere, my friend gets a call, or like, we get a call from my friend, and we're like, hey, yeah, I'm done with the movie. I was like, oh, that was very short. It's like, yeah, I'm done with the movie. It's good. Like, it's fine. We're done. We're done with it. It's like, and I was the one that was like, I thought the movie was like 2 hours or something. I don't remember how long the Borderlands movie is, but I was like, that's a very short movie. I didn't think it was like that short. They're like, yeah, no, I'm done with the movie. And then I was like, oh, you're done with the movie. So me, my friend JD or DJ, my friend Duncan, I can out his name, he doesn't care, and then two of my other friends who I will keep because they don't want to be mentioned for whatever stupid reason, we went there. My other friend, she was driving, and when we pulled up to the side of the movie theater, we saw him alone. And then my other friend, you know, for the sake of this, the driving friend, we'll say her name is Susie, and then my other friend, I could say her initials. Her name is CJ. I've mentioned her a couple times on this channel. So Susie was the one driving, and she's the one who was like, hey, wait, I thought you had a date. Where did they go? Because we only dropped our friend off. He was gonna meet the date there, right? So CJ like crawls over Susie. He's like, yeah, I thought you were gonna like hang out with them longer and stuff like that. And I cannot stress enough how funny. Like it's not funny, but it's very funny. it's like okay, for the people who made Borderlands, you did something amazing, because mind you that I said that he was going on a date and invited like her friend or sister. I don't actually know their relation, but the two of them left halfway through the movie because they were so, according to my friend, it was like the movie was so bad they did not like have fun at all and decided to just leave. And I never thought that this was a thing done in real life. I usually see this kind of thing happen on TV or in like movies or stuff. But according to my friend, the girl that he was dating or was going on a date with, she like made an excuse. It was like, oh, I guess like their dad had to go see, like wanted them home and stuff like that. So they went to go leave. And I was like, wait. So the whole general consensus is the Borderlands movie was so bad it ruined our friend's date. The Borderlands movie was so bad it ruined our friend's date, and and because of that, I'm like, dude, I kind of want to see this now. And like, B, shut up. You don't even know a thing about Borderlands. And I'm like, yeah, but, and this is less of a joke and me being sincere when I say this, because I don't know Borderlands. I have to ask, and this is something for you guys on YouTube, because I don't know about Borderlands, do you think a person like me would enjoy it? Or at least be able to tolerate it? Because everyone that I talk about played and knows Borderlands and all said it is absolutely terrible. Like, they got the gist of Borderlands right, but everything else was terrible. I'm like, but don't they have like some good like actors? Like, they have like Jamie Lee Curtis and Kevin Hart and Jack Black. Like, they have Jack Black in it. There's never a moment where you don't have a bad, like, I don't think you can have a bad movie and Jack Black in the same sentence. And they're like, yeah, no, Jack Black was like, one of my friends was like, Jack Black was the only good thing about the movie. And like the other actor, like the A-list actors and stuff, I was like, is it really that bad? They're like, yo, V, no, dude, like, that's the kind of thing. To end this, it was like my friend said, and this is, I thought was the most extreme thing. This is not a joke, but how they said it was a joke. Because they said that this is the thing that like, Borderlands is the movie that if you were on like death row, this is what you would have to watch before it's over. Like, this is what your final thing is that they make you see. Like, that's what ends it. I was like, that is such a dark thing. Like, no, it is that bad a movie. B, doesn't matter who the actor, the director can't direct, you know? Well, yeah. But I'm like, to the point where they have to like make comparisons to freaking like death row. Like, I don't even like feel comfortable making jokes about that. But I was like, it's that bad a movie. Like, I'm still doing the whole, like, my friend lost his date. And it's funny, too, because they are dating. So, nice to know that it still worked out. But I like the idea of that their date was, like, ruined. It would have been funnier. I mean, it would have been messed up. It would have been funnier if they didn't go on another date. They literally went on a date, like, I think, like, 2 weeks or so later. But it would have been funnier if he never got a second date again, because the imagination of like, oh, well, I thought I was looking forward to this date, but you told me to see Borderlands? Ew. Ugly. So, I don't know. Something about that was just really funny to me. Sorry, I know I wasted time here. Let's see. Grants Discus of Light. Increases healing power by 5. Wait. Deals light damage to an enemy and inflicts flux. After a period of time, the ability repeats? Oh, hell yeah. That sounds fantastic. Wow, I wish I was able to come back to home a little earlier, because that sounds like a freaking good weapon. But yeah, I still stand on that question of, would I like Borderlands if it's bad? If anything, that might be low-key like the best horror movie, because it's so bad, right? Like, a lot of people are shunned away from it. Maybe that's the horror movie I need to watch. And someone's gonna be like, V, Borderlands isn't a horror movie. It's like, oh, is it? Au contraire. It made people run away from theaters and stuff. And then one of my friends sent me a video about I think it was a famous, ooh, hold on, I gotta skip.
Carys, are you okay?
What the hell makes you think I'm okay? I don't know. I almost feel like my body is moving on its own. Memories haunt my sight. Every turn of the corner, I expect a familiar sight. Only be greeted with remnants of destruction and ghosts of silent hearts.
If you need a moment, let us know. You can go at your own pace.
I'm sorry for this, Carys. My dumb dad's literally the worst person ever. Like, seriously, he just sucks. My father caused all this.
Yes, it was literally your father's fault. Like, literally, we'd all have nice, happy lives if your dad wasn't such a prick.
And for what? In pursuit of power? To establish his legacy? Foolish gambit. How'd I ever hold his intellect in such high regard?
Well, he must have had a reason. I'm not trying to defend him, but he must have had a reason. V, will you ever watch the Avatar movie on stream? Are you talking about the Airbender one? The god-awful one? Or are you talking about Avatar, like, Blue Space Pocahontas Avatar? You can't his writings. And if anything, Adi, I still have to watch the freaking B movie. I don't know if you watched my Tomb Raider episode, but I still have to figure out when I'm going to do that. I need to figure out how to do that. I'm actually thinking about trying to get Vulpix to help me with that. But I've never seen B movie, and you guys were telling me, well, not you guys, I'm talking about the Royal You, like, chat. But chat was telling me B movie is like the dumbest movie ever. And I'm like, I gotta see it now. I still want to have like a day. I want to have you guys, I don't want to say it's a date, but I want to hang out with you guys. I want us to watch the B movie. Because it sounds stupid. I'm like, hold on, it might be kind of funny. That? Wait, what is the Swinrake Secrets do? Grants Jumping Shadows, Hex, and Essence Drain. And this one gives me random ally to an element, increase the current action speed of all allies, cleanse the party of negative status. I think I might give him the harp. Like, Swinrake is good, don't get me wrong, because Hex is nice to give him random ailments, but I think I'll go back to the harp. And then I think I got something that'll help me craft something. But then I can also just have her. Grants regen for 5 turns and removes breathing from the party. Okay, maybe not. Oh, Dragon Whispers. Grants Dragon's Light and heal more. Oh, wait, that's it? Oh, I mean, it's not bad, but I kind of want like a better weapon or something. All these are kind of... Grants ice potency by... Increase ice potency by 20%. Oh. Grants one minute. Same thing. Okay, kind of messed up. All right. But yeah, Adi, which one did you mean? Did you mean the Blue Space Pocahontas or Airbender Avatar? Because all you said was yep, and I didn't know which one that meant. I hope... Actually, I don't know. I don't really care much for either of those two movies. And I've seen both the first... Oh, I've seen the first Avatar, and I saw the last Airbender. Dark times of my life. Airbender Avatar? Do I have to? That movie hurts me. I don't want to hear them say Sokka or Aang, man. Although, to be fair, I actually don't fully remember that movie. I'm glad. First Encanter Ropes. I'm assuming that's for Carys. Oh. There we go. Increases light potency by 20%. Grants 10 poise and evasion for 3 turns at the start of battle. So either my light damage goes stronger, which is good because that's Carys' main thing, or I get the ability to evade attacks for 3 turns. I'll go with the first Encanter Ropes. I have a funny feeling it's going to be just a bunch of Carys stuff. I don't think I'm going to find anything for Blood in here. My boy needs some new weapons. Hello? Fine water. Cool. It's like a knife or something. Fist of Onwin. Oh, that's good stuff. Can't go in there. I don't want to see... No, I don't... Why, Adi? Why? I don't want to... That is the true horror movie right there. I'm literally afraid to rewatch that movie. Like, I would rather watch I would rather legitimately watch every horror movie this year happens, no matter how good or how bad. Right now, as I say, than watch Avatar. Not Aang, okay, it's Ung. No! It's Aang! It's how they say it. That's how it's pronounced. I don't know why those fools decide to write Ung. It's dumb and you know it. Moonflower. Those people need to... Clearly the movie called him Ung. Yes! And they were wrong! Whoever the person is that decided that it should be pronounced Ung... Okay, when they made Avatar The Last Airbender, like the movie The Last Airbender, I'll admit, I got tricked because we all saw the trailer. We're like, ooh. And we're all watching Avatar already, and we're like, oh, this might hit. This might be good. This would be fantastic. But here's my thing, right? How the flip did these guys make a movie about The Last Airbender, which means they had to know about the source material, and still decide to make it different, where they're like, his name is Sokka or Ung? Like, what does that mean? What are you talking about? If I direct or make a movie based off of something that's popular, I would 100% want to follow as much of the source material as I can. And if you're telling me this was like a Hollywood decision or for the sake of money, then flip it. I'd rather lose that job and get something else, but not besmirch something that's clearly sacred. Like, we all love Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's one of the best cartoons. It's one of the best shows. Why would anyone besmirch that? That doesn't make sense. And I legitimately want to ask whomever's responsible why. Like, was it M. Night Shyamalan and Ding Dong's fault? Was it the actors and actresses who didn't feel comfortable? Was it some random guy who was like, hey man, how about this? I give you guys an extra like $10 in this thing of donuts if you guys pronounce the names wrong. Like, I don't know who's responsible, but someone has to pay for this. Like, someone, like, whoever it is, I hope they go on one of those like carnival rides that like spin super fast after they've already drank in like half a bottle of Sprite and ate 2 bananas. For those that don't know, apparently it makes you like seriously throw up. Because if it was Shyamalan Ding Dong's fault, like, dude, come on, man. How do you have a good movie like Split and Glass? Well, actually, I haven't seen Glass, but I heard Glass was good. But how do you have a good movie like Split, right? With James McAvoy and that one girl that's somewhat weirdly cute. And then you have freaking Airbender be terrible. Like, that doesn't make... It infuriates me. With that being the case, would you guys want to do like an Airbender like stream event? You guys want to like get together and watch Avatar: The Last Airbender? You want to just like, you know, help me commit career Sudoku and just like end my channel? Because I feel like that's a career ender right there, Adi. I really feel like if I really want to end my potential career, like, what reason would I have to watch Airbender? Like, okay, if you can name me a good reason, a legitimately good reason to watch the Last Airbender movie on this channel, then I will strongly consider doing it. I'm not saying it's 100%, but you have my word that I will talk with it with friends, and I will see their thought process, and then maybe, just very slightly maybe, I might make it happen. You say you want to watch horror. Yes. But that's beyond horror. That is far beyond horror. I don't even have the bravery for that, man. I'm horrified by that. That transcends horror. The flip is this.
The jewel that Ainra trusted to be is glowing.
Actually, is it Anera? I think it's pronounced Anera.
The jewel that Ainra trusted to be is glowing.
Don't you even finish that question, Adi. I already don't even like where you're going with this. Would you rather Ung or Twilight? So that's kind of okay. So this is gonna be biased because I've seen Airbender, the last Airbender, and I've never seen Twilight. I just know about the memes. I think I'd rather watch Twilight. And before you guys like, V, really? I've never seen Twilight. I think I would honestly rather suffer through that because at least it's something new. So if I hate it or like it, at least it'll be a fresh experience no matter what. But if I go see Ung, which is literally a pile of dung, then I'm possibly throwing away any and all chances I have. M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong. You're never going to find this channel. You're never going to find out who I am because you're like way more famous and more worth than me. And I know you're a good movie director. You've definitely had a lot of good movies. Some I can't think of and some that were really, really good. I know this. And I'm not saying this to spite you, and I'm not saying this to like save myself. I'm not going to change my attitude on this. I still think you messed up royally with this, but I just want to know why. I'm very curious. Why? Why? That's like if someone makes a movie of Tor Dawn, and instead of Bledin, it's not Bleedin', or if instead of Carys, it's Carys. Like, I would say that Debbie would be upset because she would be like, well, I mean, that's not how I wanted it pronounced. And you had to know. You had to know the source material. There's no flippin' way you could come and send me an email and be like, yeah, so I knew the source material, but I just kind of felt like doing my own creative touch on things. Then no, you shouldn't have done it. That's like Nintendo having the year of Luigi, which was apparently like their worst financial year. We all can pretend it's not, but it exists, even though I love Luigi. That's like, I don't know, think of whatever good series you want in anime or games or media, whatever. You have like that one that's extremely bad. You can ignore it all you want, but like, for example, I like Pokemon. I freaking hate Pokemon Conquest, even though I like turn-based stuff and I like the tactics. I didn't like Pokemon Conquest. I think that's one of the worst spin-offs of all Pokemon games, of all Pokemon spin-offs. But I'm never going to disrespect Pokemon Company by saying it doesn't exist, because it does. We can hate it, we may disregard it, we may try to move on, but it exists. Anyway, getting back to the game, because I'm running out of time here, because I'm talking too much.
That magic really...
Ooh, wrong voice. Sorry, I forgot, I gotta talk like Bledin.
That magic really heckles my fur. Is it reacting to the fog somehow?
Is it truly just a jewel? In the light, it shimmers almost like a scale, the pulse rhyming that of a heart.
I never performed the chant of this grove. But if I'm the last of the enchanters, I can finish this.
So... Oh no.
Last time she said something like this, I had to do a rhythm game. You've got to be freaking... Oh, man. All right. Hang on. I'm locking in. You're not hearing talk out of me. You just get on this desk because I was all cozy. All right. Here we go. Well, that's faster. I don't think I missed anything. Oh, sweet. All right, I'm on there. I'm in there. Sorry, I have to lock in with stuff. I know someone's like, V, that was good. Why are you saying you bad at rhythm games? I am. But I have to lock in. I have to.
I hope all your souls are at rest now.
They'd be proud of that finale. I know I am.
Fog, where's it going?
Welcome, sorry to the stream.
The Onwin. It's close. We should tread carefully.
I feel drawn to it too. I can almost hear him calling me in the wind.
Who?
Dragok.
Wait, the dragon god, dude? You can hear the god calling you? Hold on, before we go do that and probably get ourselves in trouble. I have a funny feeling we might be leading to something really big. I mean, this is the final chapter. Let me just take a look here first. There are no enemies around here? Just stuff? A Lin ring. What does that do? Oh, I already have that. Never mind. I just gotta prepare. I have a funny feeling it's gonna be the hardest one. Are you watching the Netflix one? Oh, that new Airbender? I haven't seen it yet. I heard it was, but I haven't seen it yet. You know what's funny? And I should have, because I told myself I was going to. Sorry, to get you up to speed, we're talking about Airbender because Adi, for some reason, wants me to just really get my channel banned. They want me to do a stream night where we watch The Last Airbender, the really bad M. Night Shyamalan one. Yes, I can't say your name properly. I just like saying Shyamalan Ding Dong because I'm stupid like that. Anywho, so I'm not joking. I was originally going to go see the Airbender one rather recently because I wanted to see if it was on Netflix, but then it was on there that my mom actually called me and she was like, "Hey V, have you checked out this show called Last Samurai Rising?" And I was like, huh? It's like, you kind of interested in this kind of thing. You want to watch it together? And so I have. Guys, we binge watched the entire thing. First off, it's only like 6 episodes, which is a travesty. There needs to be more episodes than that. But if I could recommend you guys to watch a good live action of something, Last Samurai Rising is really good. Like, I really like it. We still have to see... it's because I was in the mood for watching something good. Yeah, it's live action. Because I think it's an adaptation of a novel. I'm not 100% on that. But I was going to watch... Because originally I was like, I don't usually go on Netflix much. I'm usually just on YouTube or Twitch or something. Or watching anime. And I thought to myself, you know what? I haven't been on Netflix for a minute. Last time I was just watching like just some old anime and just some old movies. But let me go... Or watching some Korean dramas. But I'm like, you know what? Let's go see what's going on. And then I remembered... that I was like, oh yeah, I really should see that Airbender because I actually heard people say good things about it. And it'll be good preparation because the only thing I think I really care about is like the next season of live action One Piece. So I was like, okay, yeah, let me go check it out really quickly. Actually, you know what, this might be a good stopping point because I don't trust what's gonna happen in this cave. So we're just gonna finish this with the story. So we were gonna go, so I was gonna go watch Airbender and see if it was on there. And like I said, that's what my mom called me about Last Samurai Rising. It's really, really good. And it was a good thing because when it came to like, at least like Japanese shows, the only other one I was watching is Alice in Borderland. I was rewatching season 1 and season 2 because I know they had season 3 come out some time ago. And while I do obviously want and plan to see season 3 of Alice in Borderland, I am hesitant because I don't want to say goodbye to it. But I strongly recommend watching Last Samurai Rising. I don't want to give into too many spoilers, but to try and entice you, it's epic because these guys fight and it is a great story. It takes place during, I don't know exactly the time period. I don't know if it's during the Meiji Restoration era or period, but it's definitely after the whole situation with the Shinsengumi. The main character was a very powerful samurai who was called Kokushu, the Manslayer. And while he's an extremely skilled sword fighter, he's in a different time where like swords are essentially banned. Like there's no need for samurai. Samurais are basically outlawed, which is funny because I still see them around the show like carrying a sword. So I'm like, oh, come on, guys. And he gets involved for reasons I won't say because it's spoilers. He gets involved in this Kodoku, which is basically like a death game because Japan really loves its death games for some reason, where they have to go from one part of Japan to the other, basically from this extremely far town where they start all the way to Edo, which is Tokyo, but It's during the point where they just called it Tokyo, but it was just recently changed from Edo, if that kind of helps for you Japanese historian buffs. And in order to do it, and while you get there, you have to get through these checkpoints. And the only way to get through these checkpoints is you need to get points. And how do you get points? By fighting and unaliving these other samurai. And there are tons. There are hundreds and hundreds. I think there's like 300 samurai. And the main guy, like, eventually becomes friends with, like, the first heroine, who's like this young girl who's doing this for a reason I can't say for spoilers. And there's like this kind of like ninja guy who's getting involved for reasons I can't say because of spoilers. There's another girl from the main character's past that is actually crazy attractive. But again, it's spoilers. You get to learn about like how he becomes like a badass. Like the main guy is epic. Like he is a ass kicker. He is probably one of the best sword fighters. I don't know if this man legitimately knows how to sword fight like this, but this dude, you would not want to fight him. He is that skilled, and I'm like, dude, holy moly. He gives me like the serious side of Gintama vibes, if you've seen the anime Gintama, or like Sword of the Stranger, or what's his name, Jin from Samurai Champloo. Like he's one of those like samurai. Like he's good. He's really good. And the whole time, my eyes are just like, we started watching it at like, I think it was on one of our days off when I didn't stream. We watched it. Actually, you know what? No, I apologize. We watched it and then I had to stream. And then after my stream, I went back to the room. We kept watching it. And because we didn't have anything else to do the day off, my mom and I, so we literally just binge watched it all until it was like around like 4 or 5 in the morning. It was so worth it. We were tired, but it was so worth it. So to end this episode, if I can make a good recommendation, I know this whole thing originally started with horror movies, but I would strongly recommend watching Last Samurai Rising if you guys have Netflix. It is a very good show. I am looking super forward to more. I hope we get more. I guarantee you'll like it. From episode 1, you'll be hooked. From episode 2, you'll be super hooked. And by the time you get to the... And it goes good, too. Like, it's not one of those, like... I'm not saying this a bad way, but it's not like... Like, when it comes to, like, shows like say, like, Chinese dramas or Korean dramas, this Japanese show gets to the point. They may not be as beautifully artsy as a Chinese drama is, and they're not, like, emotionally, like, getting me at the heartstrings like a Korean drama. But this show, man, like, I really cannot stress enough. If I can... I really hope you guys watch Last Samurai Rising. And if you do end up watching Last Samurai Rising, please come back and be like, damn it, V, you were right. You were golden. This was one of the best shows I've ever seen. I guarantee you'll at least like some of it. I promise you that. On that note, thank you all so much for tuning in for today's episode. I know we kind of went on a whole different non sequitur. We've been on a whole bunch of different tangents. We went just kind of whatever, but I know it's a successful episode, I like to think. And like I said, we're almost done. I don't know how long this chapter is, but this is the final chapter, unless there's an extra chapter, which I'll be okay with, because I really want to get these other skills, man. There's so many abilities I want to get, and I get it. I'm gonna have to reset in order to get the skills I want, but golly, man, it sucks. I need more stuff. There's no way for me to get all these abilities. Debbie, you're pulling my heartstrings, man. Like, you're too good. But yeah, on a serious note, on the next episode, we already did the whole like sound of the Song of the Incanters. So we're gonna enter this cave, and then we're gonna see where this leads. Hopefully, we'll finally get the answers we need to understand why Idawal's father is doing all this. What is the secret of this temple that we were trying to figure out this whole entire time? What is so major that it led to all this, that connects everything together? Hopefully, through this cave, we'll finally find the answers. So, as always, if you enjoy this content, the lovely sound of my voice, or you realize that I'm actually a really good guy, which I really am, then follow me on Twitch with the handle of VitaminDGR, or you can find me on YouTube with the same name and handle. And while you're there, make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you very, very much for tuning in. And as always, I'll see you in the next episode.